Hello Gemini, Maggie here from the Irish Gypsy channel, bringing you your March 2025 general reading. We're looking at the first half of March, roughly from the 1st through the 15th, for the air sign of Gemini. I hope you're well. Thanks for taking the time to watch these videos. They are general videos. They might resonate a little differently for you guys. It might be helpful to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign videos as well for additional insight. If something really resonates with you and really grabs you, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or information about that, you can email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can also see that contact information by clicking on the description of this video. I'd love to hear from you. I can usually get back to you pretty quickly, within 24 hours usually. I do offer quite a wide variety of reading choices, different types, styles, lengths, costs, spreads. I like to think there's a little something in there for everyone. The 6 and 12-month overviews are still pretty popular, as are the relationship compatibility readings as well. I'm pretty diligent on the timely scheduling of personal readings, so if you're interested, send me a message. All right, let's dive right in, Gemini, and see what the first half of March 2025 looks like for you. Page of Coins. Starting something new or about to start something new. Perhaps in the earth energy area of your life, because we have the 10 of Coins here, or Pentacles, same thing. This is long-term security and stability. So this is somebody who is perhaps new and eager at the beginning of starting something that's going to build long-term security, wealth, and stability, perhaps within a home or family system. Or that's the goal anyway. And the Two of Cups. So there's also a partnership involved here. Now, because this is a general reading, for some of you this might be just about the relationship itself, and for others of you it might be you and an already established romantic partner, perhaps, you know, beginning or establishing something that's going to bring you know, long-term security and stability to home and family. Might be a family business, family money, estate, property, something of that sort. For others of you for whom this may not resonate as a romantic reading at all, the Two of Cups doesn't. The Two of Cups represents a really great, typically karmically connected partnership or collaboration. And the fact that it's shown as the Two of Cups here represents the willingness to share your feelings with each other, to share mutual common goals, ambitions, the closeness you have, and the shared vision and the desire to work towards something you have. It doesn't have to be romantic at all. It can show up in the merging of two businesses, right? It's a really great connection on a variety of different levels, and kind of underscores the desire and the willingness to be open and to be close and connected. So for some of you, it might not be romantic at all. It could be best friends, or just entering into perhaps a business collaboration with someone who, you know, shares the same passion, shares the same kind of vision and ambition as well. The primary theme, or the overall energy, is the High Priestess, which is all about trusting our instincts and our intuition, right? Needing to kind of stay true to what you feel, what you know to be true. I mean, intuition is our connection to the divine. That's often how the divine kind of inspires us or prompts us one way or the other. Or, you know, no matter what somebody might say, or no matter even sometimes what, you know, the external environment of a situation might look like, sometimes the High Priestess can represent feelings where we're like, yeah, but I really feel like this is the thing, or something's wrong here. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I know something's wrong. You know, that's our connection to divine. That's intuition, right? Some people call it higher self. Some people call it gut instinct, right? So the fact that this is the overall energy for the first half of March 25 represents that this is important, right? That whatever decisions, choices you make, actions you take, make sure that your intuition is kind of in alignment with what you do. And if something, and it feels like you should go a particular way, then go that particular way. And if it feels like something's not quite right, listen to that and go with that too. So let's peel this back just a little bit. Let's take a little deeper look at that High Priestess. Yeah. The Three of Pentacles. This is a card about collaboration, compromise, negotiation. Everybody kind of coming together to the table and coming to an agreement on, okay, what is the most important thing here that we can agree on? What's the most important goal here that we can agree on? And then it's all about kind of haggling, compromising, and negotiation on how to actually do that, how to achieve that goal or build that thing or acquire that thing, right? Everyone has something to contribute, including sometimes different opinions and different ideas. But this is primarily a card of compromise and negotiation within collaboration, particularly for those of you who are entering into an actual collaboration to start something, to build something, because that's what it feels like here, that the majority of you are entering into a partnership or with a partner, an already established partner, look to begin to build something new and something that you hope will be long-lasting security and stability, perhaps within a home or family system. For others of you for whom it might not be financial and material specifically, this can be focused on a romantic relationship, one that's coming in, one that's on the horizon, with whom you have shared ambitions, shared goals, not only, kind of that love and spiritual connection, but also, working for the same kind of financial and material goals as well. So it's all about trusting your instincts and your intuition when it comes to this. The Hermit is kind of a very similar card. The Hermit speaks of, using the wealth of experience you already have from the path you've already walked, using that to avoid, pitfalls, to avoid repeating, previous mistakes that we've learned, right? The light from the lantern that the Hermit's usually holding to light his way is symbolic for the knowledge and wisdom he's gained from the path that he's walked through success and failure, trial and error. That light is symbolic for, he's using it to kind of light the path. It might be a kind of a narrow path, kind of a tricky path, but he's using his experience to navigate so he can avoid any pitfalls or avoid making mistakes that he made before. And here we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is the work required to do this. This is kind of our nose to the grindstone, right? This is putting in the work, putting in the dedication. Sometimes maybe burning the candle at both ends. Why? Because you're building a solid, stable, lasting foundation, right? It's paying attention to details, not cutting corners. Again, it's trusting your instincts and your intuition, trusting your own life experience and the experience of the person or people that you're going to be doing this with, or entering into this partnership with. For some of you, particularly in a business matter or money matter, it might be helpful to seek advice and guidance from somebody who has experience, wisdom, knowledge. Could be a professional or somebody who's really good at whatever it is you're entering into. Let's take a deeper look at that Page of Coins or Pentacles, the Page of Earth. Just starting off on a new path. Still a little green around the edges, still learning, but eager and willing to do the work. The Hanged Man and the Six of Wands. This is all about not being afraid to make perhaps temporary present-day sacrifices in order to achieve, long-term gain. This is about balancing two different things. It's about being wise and prudent in gathering all the information and knowledge that you need so that when you do move forward, you have a higher degree of success. Because the hanging man can represent making a temporary sacrifice in order to achieve long-term goals. That can be in terms of time, work, money. It can also represent needing to have perhaps a sense of patience and not rushing forward to act too quickly, making sure you have all the information and knowledge that you have before you act, so that when you do act, you can have success and victory here. Because, the challenge of the pages is kind of their, that useful, excited, impulsive, kind of wanting to charge out there with what little information they have, but they're not able to manifest yet. So it may indicate for some of you to take your time. There's still more to be learned. Again, it's about economy of action, and that may require short-term sacrifice. But it feels like you're willing to do this, and you and this other person are willing to do this too. Let's take a look at the Ten of Coins, or Pentacles, long-term security and stability. Often, not always, but often within a home or family system of some kind. It does, fundamentally, it represents, you want to build towards this. This is what you want. You want to find yourself in a place where you feel kind of a sense of achievement. There's enough. You're not worried about today, next week, next month. Building lasting security and a shared vision in this with you and whoever this partner is. Another Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This, again, like the Eight of Pentacles, points to what is required and what it looks like, everyone involved is willing to put into this. The Knight of Pentacles is the Knight of Earth. He may be a little slower than the other knights, but that's because he's careful, thoughtful, methodical, make sure he has a good plan. It's a vetted plan. He doesn't take really high risks. He doesn't rush forward, not impulsive, not unpredictable. Step by step, he always accomplishes the mission. Four of Swords and the Moon. I'm kind of getting a feeling here that some of you may have some doubts about this, and some of those might be self-doubts. It may be that you doubt whether or not you and this other person can really accomplish what you're hoping to accomplish. You may, have some perhaps hidden fears about, how the path might play out and what those challenges might be and whether you're up to the task or not. It may feel a bit overwhelming. There are times when you might lack clarity on the path ahead. There might be some fears and worries that your biggest challenge might be in work-life balance, because sometimes the Four of Swords can represent, really needing to take better care of yourself, because it can be a card of exhaustion, needing to take a step back, recovery, recuperation. But again, remember the overall theme is trusting your instincts and your intuition here. Let's take a look at that Two of Cups. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. So, giving and receiving in the Six of Pentacles. And the Nine of Swords is worry, stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. It may be, and this is clarifying the partnership card, right? So it may be that one of the, but I feel like at least a certain portion of that is unnecessary, because while you want to be realistic about, what the potential challenges are, the Nine of Swords is like overthinking it, thinking about it obsessively with like the worst possible negative outcome. Thinking about it till it really just gets so big in your head, it doesn't even actually match the reality of it. But it may be too that some of you are worried about work-life balance, and if you have what it takes to do this, and if your partner, romantic or otherwise, is going to be there to kind of help you, to kind of support you, to kind of be an equal person in this. For some of you, it may be that for some of you, you may not be entering into a business with another person. Maybe you're starting something on your own, but you're worried, like it's yours exclusively, but you're worried about a partner not kind of understanding what you're trying to do and build, and not being there to kind of support you. Because what I'm seeing here is perhaps, a fear that you're not going to have the kind of equal partnership and support that you need in whatever this project is or whatever you're trying to build here. It could also be that you feel such a strong desire to help and support and give to the people around you, again, that you're still worried about balance. I do see one of the challenges here, Gemini, being that you're going to have to pay pretty close attention to your work-life balance and make sure to take care of yourself, while you're doing the work to build this too, whether it's by yourself and hoping that a partner will help support you, or doing this with a partner. Make sure to listen to your intuition during this several week period, the first half of March. And if issues do arise or red flags start popping up, make sure to confront them and to deal with them directly. All right. Any advice, guidance, feedback? The Magician, the Seven of Cups. That's a great message from Spirit. It's basically the spiritual equivalent of, you've got this, right? You have everything you need, or the ability to gather what you need in order to manifest whatever your mind and heart can think of and dream of, right? Be open to the possibilities and potential of things. Stay open to the positive aspect of things. Be realistic, but stay open to the possibility and potential. You have the knowledge, the tools, the wisdom, the experience to manifest what you want into physical reality. And if it's with a partnership, you have the ability to do that as well, or to gather the resources and the people that you need in order to do this. You've got this one. Knight of Swords and Four of Pentacles. This is about economy and wisdom of action. This is about maintaining a balance between charging out there in a very decisive, action-oriented way, and also being careful with your resources. Make sure to make practical, wise decisions. Don't overextend yourself, and that can be financially, materially, physically as well. Balance is kind of key here, and in order to know when you're starting to get out of balance, because we all do, again, that overall theme as the High Priestess is paying attention to your instincts, to your intuition, to your gut instinct. If it tells you to go in a certain way, go in a certain way. If it tells you, you're slipping over here, pay attention to that. Red flags start coming up, don't let them grow, address them and deal with them right away. So I'm going to leave that there. Gemini, those are your messages for the first half of March 2025. And for those of you for whom they made sense and resonated, I hope it was helpful, clarified some things for you, gave you some food for thought. If it did resonate, or you simply like the reading style, and if you're interested in taking a deeper look or exploring a reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video to see that contact information as well. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a little while for the next set of generals. Until then, be well, be blessed, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.